Hello guys, it's Megan Rose from the Philippines coming to you with another set of tutorial on how to crochet this Bee Applique here. So I was just testing it a while ago and I decided to make a video of it. So for this particular tutorial, we will need the following materials. We need the acrylic yarns in white, yellow, and black. Again, I need a hook, so I'm using this 2.75mm hook here. We need a scissor to cut the string, tapestry needle, and some mercerized cotton thread in black. So this is just a simple tutorial that I find today to share with you guys. So we will start right after this. Okay, to start off, let's take our yellow yarn first, and we're going to make a magic loop. So wrap your yarn around your two fingers just like so, and you will make 10 double crochets. So insert your hook in this position here and then chain 2, and then we're going to have to double crochet 10 times. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this is going to be this part of the bee, which is a half circle. So once you have those 10 double crochets, we're going to close the loop. So you're going to check what loop to pull first, so that the other loop, so there are 2 loops here. You needed to know which loop will pull the other one. So once you know that that loop is pulling that other one, you can just pull it right through until you close the circle, and then afterwards you can just pull the end so as to close it. So now you have that half circle. Now that we have that snout part of the bee, we can just cut our string and then fasten off. So the next thing that we need to do is the lines of the bee, which interchanges between black and yellow. So now that we are here, we're gonna incorporate the black color. So we're gonna need to make a slip knot first, and then we're gonna insert our black yarn to this part of the double crochet, slip knot there, slip stitch, chain 2, and then we're going to make half double crochets to form the black line. So we're gonna put 1, 2, and 3 half double crochets in that space of the double crochet. For the middle part, we're gonna put 1 half double crochet, and for this part here, we're going to put 3 half double crochets. So now we have formed the line that alternates between yellow and black. So we're just gonna cut this and then fasten off. So now we have the first line done. For the next row, we're gonna put the yellow one again, but this time it is decreasing on both ends or both sides. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our yellow yarn and make a slip knot. This project has many ends to weave in, but it's okay. You can also use it to sew it on whichever project you want to incorporate it in. So we're going to slip stitch here on the first half double crochet. Then we're gonna chain 2, and since we needed to decrease the side parts, we're gonna make a double crochet 2 together. So that is, okay, I'm gonna show you again. Yarn over, insert your hook on the first half double crochet, insert it through 2 loops, yarn over, insert on the next space, insert through 2 loops, and then insert through 3 loops. And then we're gonna make 3 double crochet in the middle part. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And then for the other side, we're going to incorporate double crochet 2 together. So insert it here, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert in the next one, pull through 2 loops, and then pull through 3 loops. So that will form the shape of the bee. And then we're just gonna cut our string and then fasten off. So for the last part, we can see that there is that pointy part there. So we're gonna incorporate another color, which is the black one. Make a slip knot again, insert your hook through the slip knot, and then we're going to insert it through the double crochet 2 together right there, and then we're going to slip stitch. I don't know if you can see, it's really hard to see with black yarn. So for this part here, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to have double crochet 2 together. So that's yarn over, insert through the first space, insert through the next one, yarn over, pull through all loops, and then for the next one, just put 1 half double crochet. For the next 2 stitches, make half double crochet 2 together. So let's yarn over, insert through that loop there, and then insert to the next one, insert to all of the loops. And for this one, we're gonna put the pointy part. So chain 1 and then turn your work. Here we're just gonna half double crochet 3 together. So yarn over, insert to the first, insert to the second one, and insert through the third one, and pull through all of the loops. And then we're gonna fasten off. Cut your string and fasten off. So now we have acquired the shape of the bee, just like this one. So now we are ready to put the wings next. Hi guys, so for the wing part of the bee, it is a little bit tricky, but just take your white yarn and make a slip knot again. Just gonna show you how I work on it. It might be a bit confusing, but this is how I make it. So insert your string into that space in between the yellow and the black one. Slip stitch and make 3 chains. Then we're gonna make 2 single crochets. So from the second chain from the right, insert your hook and make 1 single crochet. On the next one, make 1 single crochet, and then we're gonna slip stitch again through that part where we inserted, and then we're gonna chain 1, we're gonna turn our work, and then we're gonna half double crochet this space here, half double crochet the next one. For the last one, we're going to half double crochet 3 times. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So now we have made our first wing. So we needed to go here again to form the second wing. So what we're gonna do is we're going to slip stitch in this holes here, the 3 holes. So we're gonna slip stitch for the first, the second hole, and the last hole. And then we're gonna insert again or slip stitch again to this last hole here. So now we have formed the first string. Then we're gonna chain 3 again, single crochet from the second chain from the right, and then another one. It's a bit confusing where you're going to insert your hook, but now that we have those 2 single crochet, we're gonna insert it again through that first hole and slip stitch there, chain 1, and then turn your work. So just like the first wing, we're going to half double crochet on the first space, half double crochet on the second space, and we're gonna put 3 half double crochets on the last one. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So now we have made our second wing. So now we can leave a very long end so that we can use it later to sew the bee applique to our crochet item or crochet piece. So now you see we have those 2 wings made. Okay guys, so now the only left thing for us to do is the eyes of the bee, which is using a French knot. So we're gonna take our yarn needle and we're gonna put maybe a very short mercerized cotton thread. You can also use sewing thread for this. You cut your string and then we're gonna find where we're going to put the eyes. So we're gonna put it here. So insert your hook there or your needle there. Just leave a tail on the back. So here's we're gonna make a French knot. So insert your needle through that part there where you're gonna put the eyes. We're going to loop our thread 3 times and then we're going to pull our needle, making sure that our finger is on that knot there. Pull. So now we have made the French knot for the eyes. So insert our needle through that, and at the back you can just cut it, and then we're going to knot at the back 2 times to secure. So now we have made our bee applique. So what's left for us to do now is weave in the ends, but I think I will leave it as is because I'm going to sew this on my project, which is a Pooh inspired scarf. So I needed the ends to sew it there. I don't know if this is enough, but I think I will use it first. So now I have 3 bees made. So I hope that you enjoyed working on them as much as I enjoy teaching them to you. This is just a impromptu type of tutorial that I wanted to make today because I am not able to make tutorials for a long time. So I hope that you enjoyed working on them, and if you have some made, please put it on my gantsilyera page to show me, or maybe message me if you have made one. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Hi guys, so I'm in the process of sewing in the bee appliques that I was able to make a while ago into the scarf that I'm talking about. This is the whole scarf. So I'm going to show you how I sew it. So I'm going to take my yarn needle, and I should have made the ends a little bit longer, but I'm going to try to use them to sew it in the crochet piece, the scarf crochet piece. So as you can see, this one is in here. So I'm going to try to put it here so that I can sew it. Make sure that the stitches are hidden inside of the applique. So I'm just gonna show you how I do it. So I catch some parts of the scarf, and then I go on and catch this one loop here of the stitch, and since the thread is short, I would be able to make just a few stitches. So now that I'm here, I can hide my yarn, leftover yarn, inside of the yellow parts. And then cut it. And since I have this part here with a longer type of yellow yarn, I can put it on my yarn needle and then continue working on sewing it. As you can see, these are the thread from the eyes. So I'm trying to hide it inside of the Bee Applique. And then I can continue on sewing applique to the scarf. So now I am done with all of the yellow parts for the head of the bee. So I can just insert it inside to hide it, and then cut the end. And to continue on, I have here some of the black one, so I can use it to sew this black part here. And you really needed to use the appropriate and for the same color of parts, then I can hide it. And as you can see, I don't have any ends to sew this in, so I'm gonna just take a piece of string of yellow, continue on with it. So for the rest of the bee, we just use the ends to sew it in, just like so that you can complete all of the corners, hiding the ends as you go. So it should look like this in the end. So that is how you sew the Bee Appliques.